Soccer 605. We're here with Alicia Price, South Dakota Soccer Association Vice President for Recreational Soccer. Been a great group of meetings this weekend, a lot of people involved. Tell us a little bit about what happened with recreational soccer, if you would.
We talked about adding a tier to the Soccer Fest for the recreational part so that the smaller towns that don't have that much competition would be able to come into, like, say, a C League, and that's not what it'll be called, but it'll be a smaller section for them, and then having them involved in the big event of the weekend and still getting to do everything that everybody else gets to do.
So this last year, Soccer Fest was the first time it's been done like that. There was basically two divisions, correct? The club division and then the recreational division?
Yep. Rec A and Rec B. So the Rec A was more on the club side, and then Rec B was true recreational.
And so we're talking about maybe adding one more level, because there are some truly recreational teams that play pretty much year-round, but you also have some rec teams that may only play one season, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that it's smaller towns that have less than 250 players or 100 players, and then they just only play themselves. They don't have any competition whatsoever. So last spring, we all got together geographically and did fun games with each other. So say Millbank played Webster and Webster played Britain, and they had a great time. So this is to accommodate their numbers and their level of play.
Yeah. Well, in the history of soccer in South Dakota, some of these programs are still pretty darn young, aren't they?
Very.
5-6 years old.
Yes, yeah, and Britain, for instance, is 6 years old, and they have every age group. They have a recreational high school program that they need competition to play with kids as well, so that they don't get the higher level play. So when they come to a game and they get beat, it's disheartening to them. So let's get them a level where they are very even.
Now, one of the other things that I heard that was talked about yesterday is, giving kids competition that's appropriate for their development in the game, but also about maybe helping get more coaches involved and training for coaches. What is going to be happening at this point that you know of for training the recreational coaches and giving them education?
There is going to be a F course that is going to be offered on U.S. Youth, and it will be linked on South Dakota website once it gets going. I believe she said at the end of January. So coaches will be able to go on, and instead of getting an e-license, this is an online course, and then we will also start getting more e-licenses and stuff for people that want to get a little higher level. So. And
then I also heard yesterday talking something about Soccer 101, which sounded like a really neat concept.
I think that's about the same thing that will be on the U.S. Youth. So, okay. Yep.
All right. Well, it sounds like some good progress was made, some good representation from across the state. Now you just have to go put all those things into practice, right?
Yes. Thank you.